Hey everybody, welcome back to Shoot Dang. This is actually last week's episode, so if you want to listen to this week's episode right now, head on over to patreon.com/shootdang. Give us some love. Thanks so much. Enjoy the episode.
Shoot dang. Shoot dang. Shoot dang. Shoot dang.
So good.
Oh my gosh.
So good. I love that. As top-notch musicry.
Yeah.
Musicry.
Musicry.
Cool.
Man, huge shout out to me for hiring our
For paying someone.
hiring our friend Tom Fox to produce that song.
So good.
Welcome guys to Shoot Dang.
Yeah.
The podcast that is here to end all podcasts.
Yeah.
Because we're here to answer all the problems.
All the problems. We'll fix them.
We're gonna fix them.
We're gonna talk about some things, and then we're gonna hear from you different things that you guys are thinking, and or the experiences you're going through, and we're gonna help you through them.
We're gonna help you through them. Shoot Dang is here so that you don't have to say Shoot Dang anymore.
Exactly. Yeah.
All right. Well,
But and if you want to, you can keep saying it.
yeah, you can still. It's
not a big deal.
It's a fun thing to say.
Yeah.
It's a fun thing to say. Man, so excited to be here with you.
Yeah.
My name is Quinn Brewer.
My name's Chad Christensen.
And this is the sound of a human voice. If this is your first time hearing this, if you're an alien that is hearing this bouncing off of some satellite.
Yeah. This is what humans sound like.
And
this is what we call a podcast too.
If you're an alien and you're watching this, normally humans look better. This isn't the...
Speak for yourself.
Okay.
I'm confident in myself. I like the way that I am. I don't. I'm sorry. I don't know why I said that.
It just makes you look good. You look good.
Thank you.
I like the black hat.
Thank you. I haven't showered in T-3 days. And T-minus is like counting up to.
Oh, okay. So in 3 days you're going to shower.
Possibly. That's definitely a possibility. What day is today? Friday? Yeah. Well, I'll definitely shower Sunday morning. That's for sure.
I'll tell you one thing. When I was younger and the Twilight movies were a craze, I remember hearing an interview with Robert Pattinson, and he said, "I never shower because I just use my hair grease for product." And I thought,
gross.
Well,
here's the thing. It's not just about your hair. You got the rest of your body to worry about that's secreting oils and smells that no one likes.
Yeah, well.
So
I like to think I have a nice natural musk.
Yeah.
So,
we all like our own musk.
That's right. To start the podcast, Chad and I are going to each share a Shoot Dang moment.
Yeah.
What is a Shoot Dang moment, Chad?
A Shoot Dang moment is anything that you hear or you experience and you're like, shoot, dang.
Yeah, it's not enough to just say shoot.
No, but it's also not enough to say shoot, dang, or boy, whatever. Keep going with more expletives. It's just shoot, dang.
Yeah, just not too bad, not too amazing.
So,
great. Would you like to go first?
Yeah. My moment that I was thinking of actually happened yesterday. Me and Rachel, my girlfriend, if y'all don't know, but I'm sure everyone knows. Everyone that knows me knows. But me and Rachel went out to the pool yesterday.
Oh, really?
Yeah. It was
wow.
It's a gated community, not gated community, but like
it's a prison.
The prisoners have a pool.
It's a gated community. That'd be nice of sorts.
If a prison system had a pool.
Yeah.
I'm sure that would be really good for the prison system. Because I know they like struggle with like anger and like a lot of people acting out.
Yelling at the bottom of a pool.
Yeah.
It's a good release
of
anger.
Yeah. No one can hear you. And like, they'll get a few dead people in the pool. But like, I think in general, it's going to happen if you did that. But like, yeah. But me and Rachel were at the pool, and so it was at a apartment complex that like only people who are
live there
can
use.
Sammy Sosa's apartment complex. No, but
it's full of cheaters.
We had gotten the code from it from a friend of a friend, Rachel's roommate's friend or something.
So you just had the code to get.
We had the code. The pool? Well, first of all, we got to the pool and we saw this like gate, and it had this like weird handle that did not. It wasn't a handle, but I thought it was a handle. I kept pulling at it. I was like, "Why isn't this working?" And I realized it was locked at both the top and bottom of it. So I was just pulling on a fence in front of like a few people.
And they were like, "This guy definitely doesn't live here."
No. And then I pull open like just to the left of us is a door to like get into the pool, and we're like, my bad. And then we realized we need the code for that pool, and we didn't have it on us at the time because we needed someone to send us the code or whatever.
Yeah.
And so we just stood there as a few people in the pool were just like, "You okay? Like, are you just mad at this fence or something?" But we eventually get in, and I'm in the pool. Rachel has her feet in the pool, and behind me I can hear the frattiest dude walk into the pool. First of all,
let's give him the name. What's his name?
Oh, Garrett. Garrett boy.
Sup, my boy.
He pulled up. First of all, he started walking towards the pool. And he's like, "What's the code?" And someone's like 453. That's the actual code. Maybe I should say it. Maybe I shouldn't. Who knows? And he's like, "Cool." So he's obviously like not.
He doesn't live there.
No.
Yeah. What an idiot. Who would do that?
But he has those like circular sunglasses and a backwards hat, shirt,
nice
swim trunks.
I like him already.
And at this point, there had been like gathering. Quite a few people had been coming to this pool.
Yeah.
And behind me, I don't really see him, but there's this guy and like two girls that they're like all friends, and they are talking about like what their summers looked like so far.
Yeah. And
this guy who comes in by himself gets in the pool and just starts chatting up these two girls, and he's just like,
"Very cool.
What's your names? How am I gonna get to know you? Like what's an interesting fact about you? How am I gonna remember your name? Like weird stuff." He's obviously like trying to pull moves.
Yeah.
And what?
I've never done that.
Oh, me neither.
I just like I don't know what I would be asking.
Yeah.
So he's like, "Tell me what's your birthstone?" Like,
and what's your astrology sign? Because honestly, I'm a Caprio, and if you're a Taurus, then I'm out.
Can we come up with an anagram? Can we come up with an acrostic poem for your name I can remember?
It helps me remember names. So it's just really cringy. I just hear them talking behind me. I'm like, "Oh, this is not going well." And he's obviously trying to like impress them because he's like, "Oh, I just got back from a business trip with this company I'm interning with, and I'm gonna work for them after I graduate."
That's cool.
But yeah, I just went to Florida with them, and yeah, so it's kind of a big deal. Yeah, I want to become a multimillionaire when I grow up. And then everyone's like, "Yeah, I guess that's a good goal to have."
Okay, yeah, thanks, Garrett.
Yeah, that's a thought no one's had. That's pretty cool. It's unique of you. And it's by about this time when someone who actually works for the apartment company came to the pool and was like, "Hey, anyone who doesn't have this wristband has to leave." And first of all, me and Rachel are kind of like little scared because it's like, what if we're the only people that don't have
the wristbands?
Right. But we start getting out of the pool, and like everyone's leaving. No one at the pool
has the wristband.
Yeah.
Okay.
But from the moment he said, "If you don't have a wristband, you guys need to get out," the guy, Garrett, was like, "Well, I live here, but I don't have a wristband. I don't know what you're talking about. It's kind of an inconvenience for me to get out of this pool and go get a wristband." He's like, "Yeah, well, you can just go to the office and they'll give you one. He's like, I pay $750 a month to live in this apartment.
I gotta get a wristband.
And I have to get out of the pool. I have an agenda today. And I did not expect to get out of this pool. It was just so... it's just so funny because, like, first of all, he's, like, fighting to look cool in front of everyone.
Right, to stand up to authority.
Yeah, and then he's also fighting to be in the pool by himself.
Right.
Because he's the only person that's going to stay. Because everyone else, we don't live here.
Listen,
we're going to own up to that.
I gotta get my pool time.
I just got back from my trip.
I gotta soak up some summer vibes, or I'm not gonna be able to execute at the gym later the way I need to. It's chest and back.
It's chest and back, bro. Come on. Florida was hard.
G for go-getter.
Go-getter.
A
for acrostic poems. R for rad as heck.
Rad as dang.
Rad as dang.
R for rat tail.
Rat tails are
tucked down my shirt to hide it.
Man, but yeah. So I almost just tried to stay in the pool just to watch this unfold.
Yeah, see what would happen.
Yeah, but eventually the guy who worked there is just like, I can call the cops. I'm gonna do that if you just
get out of the pool, Garrett.
Yeah. And so me, Rachel, and a big crowd of people all leave. We're leaving.
Yeah.
And we're passing the guy who works for the apartment complex. And we're like, I don't know what he's fighting for. He obviously doesn't live here. Like, sorry you have to deal with this because he's just being a complete jerk about it for no reason. And so we had like a total of 30 minutes in a pool.
Hey man, that's 30 minutes more than I've gotten recently.
Yeah, it's really nice.
I was thinking I haven't gone swimming in
it hasn't been
time.
Good weather for that.
Yeah. Like I just haven't been in a pool in a while.
Yeah.
And like a big pool. I want a big pool and get hold my breath underwater.
I want to do a diving board. I want to just get a bunch of boys, go on a diving board.
I love diving boards.
And just five guys standing on the edge of a diving board. That's all.
Can you do that again? Right into the mic. Right into the mic.
It's really good.
Yeah. Chad's black coffee. I have some cream.
Yeah. Because I'm stronger, better, faster, stronger than he is. Smarter too. I guess you could say just a more well-rounded individual.
My shoot dang story begins about the time that I started drinking coffee.
Yeah?
Yeah, I was 12.
4.
I just came out of the womb. And I said,
I'm tired of this stuff.
Does that Colombia have any fruity notes?
Is this an Arabic bean?
What altitude was this grown? What's the coffee farmer's name? How many kids does he have?
No.
Okay, so I was at a lake house.
Mm-hmm.
Not mine.
Okay. It would have been dope.
I would love a lake house.
Yeah.
But I don't think I could ever justify getting one.
Yeah.
But okay, so I was
just paying for another house?
Yeah, it's like, maybe if me and... This is unimportant. Okay. I was at Joey Caponigro's...
Is that his real name?
Yeah, Joey. Crap. Joey.
I'm not saying this. I don't know how this story's going to turn out. You're like, maybe we murdered a man and he's an accomplice, but...
That's that's next week's story.
Okay.
This one is a little lighter. So, we were at his lake house. I was 12, and we decided there was this island way out in the middle of the lake, and I wanted to explore it. Mm-hmm. Which who wouldn't? What 12-year-old boy doesn't want to explore an island in the middle of the lake?
Yeah.
And they didn't have like a boat other than a paddle boat. Mm-hmm. And when you think of a paddle boat, you think of something that is colorful, plastic.
Yeah.
Imagine something that is metal and wood.
Oh.
Okay. So it's metal and wood, like just like a park bench, basically, on top of like metal pontoons with a big thing, a big paddle.
A
big paddle. And so really early in the morning, we decide to go out on this paddle boat. Mm-hmm. I have no concept of like distance, especially not knowing the speed of this paddle boat.
Yeah.
We also decide to drag behind it one of those water trampolines.
Okay.
Which is difficult.
Yeah, that's a lot of weight.
Okay, so we're 12. We're paddling out, and we're taking turns hanging out on the getting tugged behind this
on the trampoline.
On the trampoline.
Wow.
So not the most efficient.
I'm getting scared for you guys. Right
Yeah.
now.
Okay. So we're paddling out, and in hindsight, I mean, I can't remember exactly. I don't want to hyperbolize this too much, but my guess is it was about 1.5 miles
down this
into the lake. Like,
oh my gosh.
So along a decent ways.
Yeah.
Especially like on the paddle boat, and we're moving at like 2 miles an hour, like walking speed.
Yeah.
And we're dragging this huge thing, and all of a sudden, fog.
Oh gosh.
Descends on the lake, and it's some of the most intense fog I think I've ever experienced in my life. So like it kind of just like all of a sudden just like we can't see anything.
Oh my gosh.
So we're in the middle of this lake in this paddle boat.
Was it Bird Box style?
Yeah.
Like you hear a voice but you can't see where it's coming from. Then a man pops out and he's trying to uncover your eyes.
Joey's saying like, "I'll look, mommy." And I'm like, Joey, no. You don't.
Joey, no. Keep your blindfold on.
Joey's like, "No, I want to see it." Okay, so we're out there, and like all the while we can kind of hear like motorboats.
Oh gosh.
And so it's in the middle of the fog. We're in this thing. We hear some motorboats around us. It's so terrifying. And we basically just kept paddling until we hit this island. And then we realized we don't have shoes.
Oh my gosh.
We like can't even walk on this island.
At this point, if I were in your shoes, I would have been just preparing for life.
Yeah, on the island.
Yeah.
This is it. This is our new home. So yeah, we're out there, and there's not really a good ending to the story. I mean, no, I just mean it's not.
I had to kill Joey and eat him.
With his bones is the treasure. Find it, and you will be rich.
Ever youthful.
Oh,
that'd be cool.
Would you want to live forever?
No. Because first of all, you have to watch everyone you love die.
Sure.
And B, like I'm already tired of living. I'm 21, and I'm like, I see why people are done.
Yeah. It
happens.
So we get to this island, and not a whole ton happens after this. But I will say, okay, there was this huge wall of sand on one of the sides, and it had all these roots growing out of it.
Yeah.
And so the natural 12-year-old boy thing to do is to try to climb up it.
Yeah.
And so I'm like climbing up it, and it's probably like 20 feet tall. It's pretty high.
Yeah.
So I'm climbing up, and I'm really close to the top. But the roots are getting very sparse at this point.
Oh gosh.
And it was very intense. I remember in my mind, very slow motion. So I was like holding, and I like let go of one hand, and I reached up to grab like a really like a nice sturdy root, like it was at the very top, like a tree basically.
Yeah.
And I'm reaching, and my left hand, it breaks off. And I jump, and I grab the top one with one hand, and I like I'm hanging in the air for a mid-second.
That's hot.
It's pretty awesome.
That's really cool.
And that
Young Quinn was pretty cool.
Thanks, man.
I feel like Young Quinn probably drank black coffee.
He did. I drank black coffee until I came to college.
Really?
I think it's because Watterson, our college's dining center, had such
terrible
I
coffee.
thought terrible coffee. I thought the cream evened it out. I would put chocolate milk in it. That was my problem.
Yeah, that's fair. No, I agree.
So I think that's what did it in for me.
Yeah.
But that's my shoot dang story.
Wow, that's a good story.
Thanks, man.
Yeah, I'm glad you're alive.
Yeah, me
and
too.
You're not still stuck on that island. So like, what ended up happening? You just
the fog cleared,
and then you
and
back?
it's actually kind of cool. We basically this family, they like had a lot of friends on the lake, and one of the neighbor friends was out on their boat. They saw us, and they like put the water trampoline on
their boat,
and they towed us.
Wow.
So we like grabbed onto a rope basically, and like they like towed the paddle.
Were you guys
boat.
in trouble?
No.
How old were you?
12.
What grade is that? You're in middle school?
It's like 7th grade.
Yeah, I probably would have gotten in trouble for that.
I just didn't know anybody there. I only knew Joey, so
yeah,
I didn't really care.
That's
They're not
fair.
gonna yell at me.
Yeah.
Oh man.
But yeah. You know what's actually crazy is this episode.
Yeah.
We have a sponsor.
No way.
Yeah.
We did.
Yeah, we do.
I know we've been putting out some feelers for some
Yeah,
sponsors.
yeah.
But
And there's a lot of people saying like, you guys look great. You sound great.
yeah.
That song at the beginning,
So good.
so good.
So good. And whoever hired that guy to do it, he's good.
Yeah, he's
too.
good. Yeah, and well, they said like whoever hired him felt like he did even parts of the work
Yeah. I mean,
as the other person.
yeah.
But that's besides
the point.
Yeah.
We have a sponsor, and that's so exciting. And Chad and I we're not sellouts yet.
No.
Maybe next episode,
Mm-hmm.
State Farm calls us. We do a jingle.
Well, and
Peyton Manning
yeah,
comes on the podcast.
Chicken Parm State Farm is cool. Like something like that.
If you want to not pay full price for your car if it gets hit, pay us money every month. It will be good.
And if you make a mistake, we will punish you.
On your side.
Yeah. Let's re-record that and send that to them.
Okay. If anybody out here works for State Farm,
I guess we can just clip it out.
we can just clip it.
and send it to them. Yeah. But our first sponsor actually isn't insurance.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah. It's actually Dirty Dan's Goose Feathers.
Whoa.
Yeah.
The Dirty Dan.
The Dirty Dan. He just started this whole new project he's been working on. It's just goose feathers.
Just goose feathers?
Like, you know how when you go to Hobby Lobby and you have like all these assorted like bags of different things, whether it's like jewels or string or paint,
little wood.
yeah,
chips.
little wood, yeah. But he decided that he's gonna produce goose feathers.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's really cool.
That is so Dirty Dan.
Yeah, and it's also all homegrown, organic,
homegrown honker.
Yeah, so he's been breeding geese in his backyard.
Listen, some of these corporate honker farms, the feathers you're gonna get from them are grossly manipulated.
Yeah,
by CGI, steroids,
bleach,
and not to mention
greed,
like dirty, rotten, greedy geese.
Yeah,
a gaggle of greedy
geese,
greedy green geese.
Yeah,
but Dirty Dan's homegrown honker goose feathers will blow the competition.
The average goose feather.
The average.
Yeah, out of the water. So good. I've been using them, and I will get a review out soon. But so far, so good.
Tell me all the things you can use homegrown honker goose feathers for.
One of the things that I've been using them for is I have like a miniature house.
Sure.
Like kind of like a doll house, but it's like slightly bigger than a doll house.
It's toy house of sorts.
Yeah, and I'll use it as like a broom.
Yeah.
I'll put it in like a doll's hands and I'll broom the house.
Put in the doll's hands.
Yeah.
That's super cute.
Yeah.
What have I used them for?
Yeah. What are you using them for?
Sure. So you ever wear clothes? Lint. Big problem.
Oh, so big.
My belly button is cavernous.
Same.
It could hold
a lot. Like half a inch.
Half of one at least.
Yeah.
So, at least every half a day I am full.
Yeah.
I'm full. And my basic bodily functions start getting interrupted. My heart starts beating arrhythmically.
Yeah.
And I just got to clear it out. And I was using a lot of different things. Dove feathers.
Dove feathers.
Cardinal feathers.
Blue jay feathers.
They weren't getting the job done.
No.
Mostly due to the CGI nature
These
of the feathers.
They were so computer manufactured.
But thank you to Dirty Dan for sending us 13 gallons of goose feathers.
Yeah, we did tell him that gallons are not a proper way to measure feathers.
But he said it's what the people want.
Yeah.
And we heard from you guys. That's what you guys want. So head on over to Dirty Dan's homegrown honker goosefeathers.net.
Yeah.
And get your feathers today.
Your honker feathers. For sure.
And with that, we'll do a honker sign off. 1, 2, 3. Man, that's so nice.
That was really good.
All right. Well, now we're gonna move on to the question portion of our podcast.
Yeah.
And
we put it out on our Instagram.
But man, we want to answer your questions. And man, if you have a question, a quandary, a qualm,
a
Q, send it our way.
A dirty Q.
We are on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube.
Yeah.
So
all of them. Whatever your preferred method.
Or email. shootdangpodcast@gmail.com.
Yeah.
So here we go. Without further ado, we're gonna
just dive right in.
Launch into the question portion. And I think this first one is good.
Yeah.
It's a good question and something that I have been wanting to hear your take on.
Yeah.
I've been thinking a lot about as it's been leading up to this podcast. Should we read their real names or should we make them up?
I think we should use a pseudonym for sure. Yeah, not the real names.
Because if I don't want.
What if it's sensitive?
What's a sensitive question?
Yeah,
it's true.
Yeah.
You're right. Yeah.
But
okay, so this first one is from somebody out of Texas.
Texas. Okay.
And what should their name be?
If they're from Texas, then their name's obviously.
You do the first name. I'll do the last name.
Cowboy
Tractor.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, so Cowboy Tractor.
Mm-hmm.
He asks this question. Hey, Shoot Dang Podcast.
Oh, wow.
Listen, I've been having this problem for a while now, and I would love your take on it.
Mm-hmm. How
do I get unstuck from this mechanism?
That's a great question.
How do you get unstuck from
this mechanism?
This mechanism.
So let's just dissect this a little bit. How do I get unstuck? First of all, he's stuck.
What's stuck? We're not sure.
Yeah.
We can infer.
How?
We can infer, but there's a mechanism.
And it's this one. So he's saying I'm in the middle of this as we speak.
Yeah. And it's been at least 24 hours. So listen, Cowboy Tractor, if you're still, and we're probably not going to upload this for a bit.
No. He's just been waiting for a week.
Yeah, so
stuck in this mechanism.
But we've got the answer for you.
Yeah. Step 1, don't panic.
Don't panic.
I know.
Is it on?
I know
Is the mechanism on?
You're a week in.
Yeah.
Things are getting tough. You're getting hungry.
You might have had to drink your pee and eat your arm. This might be 127 hours moment.
Yeah. Yeah. I think right in that same vein, cut off whatever's stucking you, whatever's keeping you stuck.
Yeah. And this is gonna get a little brutal.
Yeah.
Do you know how the 127 hours guy got out?
How?
He had to break his arm and use that basically his bone shard to help.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
So
I thought he had a knife.
I think it was a little bit of both.
Ah.
But he might not.
That's
Cowboy
fair.
Tractor might not have a knife.
Yeah. And maybe he's not in a place where he can break a bone.
Now here's another thought.
Yeah.
What if the mechanism is something not physical, but perhaps the mechanism of capitalism?
I don't want to do this podcast anymore if that isn't where we're going. Well, no. If it is the
system, the grinding gears, that keep us slaves.
Okay, you're getting too excited.
Okay,
we're gonna just say go off the grid. It's that simple.
Off the grid.
Delete your Facebook. Burn your social security number card.
Stay away from the mechanism.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
That's controllable.
How would you get out of the mechanism?
Physically, I would start screaming.
Okay.
I usually have my phone on me and I'd call someone. That's what I'd do. But the social mechanism, I just stop
off the grid.
Yeah, I go off the grid.
Okay.
Go to Alaska or something.
Cool. Here's a fun one.
Yeah.
This comes from a girl, a madame from France.
From France. Oh, first name's Poo Poo Baguette. It's Poo Poo Baguette.
Do you wanna go ahead and read this one?
I'm terrible at reading, but let's give it a try.
It's this one right here.
Okay.
Poo Poo Baguette writes.
Advice on. Oh, sorry. Am I supposed to do an accent?
Of course.
Advice. I don't know how to. My wife. No. I'm not gonna do an accent because I can't do accents. But advice on moving somewhere completely new.
Okay.
Question mark.
That's a great question.
Yeah.
Advice on moving somewhere completely new.
Yeah. That's tough.
So, have you ever moved?
Going to college was the furthest I ever moved, and that was only 2.5 hours away from home.
Yeah,
and this is where I am now. So it's a little interesting.
It's tough.
Yeah,
I got to imagine that, especially if this place that you're moving to, Poo Poo, is far from home.
Yeah,
you're gonna be missing your hors d'oeuvres.
Yeah,
your
snails, escargot, baguettes,
the Louvre,
the Eiffel Tower.
You said you couldn't do an accent. That was spot on.
I'm sorry. I can only say that one
You're
word.
channeling Poo Poo Baguette.
Baguettes. Spaghetti.
Wrong.
No?
I mean...
You think French people don't eat spaghetti?
I'm eating my words.
So,
and they're covered with marinara. So if you're moving to a new place, Poo Poo, man, I gotta say, the thing that makes us feel like we belong, community,
totally, yeah.
And so I think what you're gonna have to do is branch out, see this opportunity as a time to seek new community. To
totally, and that's gonna come in a variety of ways.
Yeah.
Like, and like it might not be something you do here, but like dive into your hobbies. Like if you're into rock climbing, go to a rock climbing facility.
Here's a list of hobbies that you
might
specifically should start.
Should start tractors.
Model trains.
Model trains.
Big into model trains.
Kites.
Kites are cool. Kites are very cool. Moles. Being able to look at somebody's mole and decide whether they need to go get it checked out.
I think I meant like the little rodents with no eyes. No. That too. I think get into moles. The animal. I love them.
You kind of remind me of a mole.
Okay, rude. What was that?
You made that noise and you made that little face. If you want to see Chad's face, we have a video version of this podcast.
Oh yeah, we do.
If you're gonna watch us, on the YouTubes.
Yeah.
But model trains, moles, and those are the two main communities,
hobbies out there in the world.
Yeah, I think that I don't even know what else there is to do.
I really don't leave those groups. So
Chad just plays with his trains in a deep underground cave
with my mole family.
Okay, this next question, I hope we answered that one well.
Yes.
Yeah. So just.
Yeah, we answered that great.
Yeah, thanks, Poo Poo.
I feel good.
Thanks, Poo Poo, for writing in.
Yeah,
you feel good about that?
I feel good.
You're gonna sleep at night?
I'm gonna sleep so well.
Okay. This is a 3-parter.
Uh-oh.
This comes from another guy, and he is from Germany.
Wow.
We have a huge international audience. His name, I feel like we're just stereotyping places.
Yeah, that's probably offensive. That's why this guy,
he's from Maryland.
He's from Maryland. And his name's Jared.
Yeah, Jared from Maryland. Thanks, Jared.
Not Garrett, Jared.
Now, he asked 3 separate questions, and I do not know if these are all related.
Okay.
The first question, why do children cry when they look at me? Sorry, Jared.
I didn't mean to laugh. I'm so sorry.
You laughed?
No, I didn't laugh.
Sensitive.
I didn't laugh. Yeah.
Second one, why do people keep eating all of my flaming hot Cheetos? I don't know if those are related. Third question, this is a part 2-er of the second question.
Okay.
How do I catch the people that are eating my flaming hot Cheetos?
Yeah.
So, and there's a lot to unpack here.
Yeah. So I'd say at least for question 2 and 3.
Yeah.
The first step is isolating where you are.
Right.
Like where are your hot Cheetos? Are they in a cabinet?
Mm-hmm.
Do you live with certain people?
Mm-hmm.
Do they have access to that cabinet? Second of all, once you've narrowed it down to a few suspects in like how they're doing it,
Right.
are they doing it at night, during the day, when you're gone? Like, what is it? So now it's time to set a trap. Yeah,
A trap.
Parent Trap style.
Whoa.
That's the right one. Lindsay Lohan, right?
Yeah.
The two Lindsays.
Lindsay's Lohans.
Lindsay. Bad.
You laughed. You laughed at it.
I barely. Okay, it doesn't even.
I
count.
heard it escape.
Doesn't
your
count.
lips.
But, yeah, I think Have you ever seen people who catch like rabbits or squirrels?
Sure.
They have like those long rectangular cages.
Certainly.
I'd say do that. Put your hot Cheetos in one of those, and then just wait overnight or during the day, whenever you usually get your Cheetos stolen.
So you're saying trap. Set
Yeah.
trap.
For sure.
Okay.
Yeah.
I think along the same vein, but slightly different.
Mole style.
I'm thinking stakeout.
Yeah.
Stakeout. I would want to personally look this little
Diva Roach.
rat trader right in his shoot dang eyes
Shoot dang eyes. Shifty little shoot dang
and
eyes.
send him send him to prison.
So, to prison.
He's a thief. He's a little roach thief.
That's fair. I will say I love Flamin' Hot Cheetos. You hear that? You hear that? Frito-Lays. Do they make Cheetos? Frito-Lays? I don't know. Hey Siri. What brand makes Flaming Hot Cheetos?
Okay, I found this on the web for what brand makes.
Flamin' Hot. Oh, frick. No, we're good. Yeah, Frito-Lay. Frito-Lay, if you want to sponsor this podcast, right next to Dirty Dan's Goose Feathers.
Yeah. Next up, if you send us a bag, we'll eat them the whole time.
Right into this microphone.
So anyways, you should probably do your taxes.
Stop avoiding the IRS.
IRS, if you want to sponsor
this ad, you can send us taxes and we'll eat it the entire time during this podcast.
You probably shouldn't steal Cheetos. Anyways, so hide in your cupboard.
Yeah.
Or perhaps dress yourself up like a giant bag of Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Okay.
Or get in the bathtub, cover yourself with Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Yeah.
And then it'll...
Well, here's the thing, but people usually aren't going to the bathroom to grab Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Depends on how
you got to catch them in their environment where they feel comfortable.
Yeah.
You know?
That makes sense.
Well, or you lead the trail of Flaming Hot Cheetos up to the bathtub.
Ooh. That's good.
Yeah.
That's good.
Because then he or she, may I emphasize,
or
not
it?
assuming gender, or
Apache attack helicopter.
Apache attack, or a mole, probably a mole,
Probably a little
little mole
Cheeto
boy.
mole.
But yeah, they
You'll
won't
lead them up.
Yeah,
lead 'em up.
Took me
Now, in regards to Jared, your first question: why do children keep crying when they look at you? Difficult to say.
Yeah.
My guess is you're scary to look at.
Yeah. And I'm not saying it's true or anything. I'm just saying it's possible.
Yeah.
You know?
And what's to be done?
Well,
if it's that bad, maybe a bag.
Maybe put on some lashes, and then you use your little peepers to flutter them and woo some children.
That's pretty good.
Not in a creepy way, but just like in a I'm not scary. You can trust me.
Mm-hmm.
Give me your Flaming Hot Cheetos.
Okay.
You know?
Yeah, that seems like a
bag head. Just put a bag over your head.
bag over your head, like Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah. Shia the beef.
The freaking beef. The ground beef.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Well, Jared, I hope that was really helpful. I think it was really helpful.
It was helpful for me personally.
Now we have one last question.
Okay. One last question.
Comes from a girl.
Okay.
Her name is Raquel.
Okay. Never heard that name before.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Her name's Raquel Nixel.
Nixel. Interesting.
She asks, if my boyfriend won't stop farting on me, what should I do about it? And I just want you to know, like, whatever you say, like, basically,
It's gonna happen.
yeah, like, so, like
it will.
If you ever did that, you would expect her to do the same thing.
Yeah, totally. Well, first of all, I think anyone who farts on their girlfriend, funny, really
It's
cool.
funny, you're saying?
That's hilarious.
Okay.
So that I that's why I'm just gonna say, fire him right back. Like, fight fire with fire. You know.
Yeah.
The only way to get even is to give a little taste of his own medicine. You know.
Okay. Yeah. What if you're, for this woman, if you're unleashing a beast upon this man that you don't know, what if her flatulence is beyond the realm of human stench comprehension? If he dies from the stank,
if he dies, then that's
hilarious.
Yeah, that's great. That's a good time. That's a story right there. That's a shoot dang moment.
That's a shoot dang moment.
Yeah, you fart so hard someone dies.
Holy cow.
Yeah, that's good.
Let us know if you've ever killed somebody with
or
farting.
If farts, the idea of farts wants to sponsor this episode, we can smell a bunch of farts the entire time our next episode.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah,
we'll eat them.
I don't know. Just breathe them on.
I'm not excited about that. I think man, do you feel good inside? Like, we just made the world a way better place.
Yeah, I think just the world's general happiness, if it was on a scale from 1 to 10, if it was originally a 5, it's probably now an 8.
It's now an 8.
Yeah, so that's pretty good. I feel good about that.
Okay.
And I will say 1 to 2 points of that is because of our theme song.
Yeah.
Again, we cannot think Tom Fox enough. He killed it.
Yeah.
So good.
He's a good guy.
Yeah. And yeah, I think just at this point, we'd love for you guys to go over to all of our social media. We said we have YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, Instagram.
But you know the most important thing?
What?
Tell your friends about it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
If you enjoyed it, if you like what we're doing, man, tell a friend, hey, what's up? Listen to this thing.
Yeah.
And we also have a Patreon.
Yeah.
And man, we really hope that if you had a question answered, if you didn't, you felt like this was a worthwhile way to spend your time listening to us chat. And if you want to support us, head on over to patreon.com/shootdang.
Shootdang.
For a cup of coffee a month.
Yeah.
You can.
It's really easy.
You can support us.
Yeah.
And you'll get every episode a
week early.
On time when it comes out. Everybody else gets it a week late, really.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So you'll become normal in a sense.
Whichever one you're more excited about.
Yeah. View it that way.
Yeah. You're getting it early or on time. I don't know.
Yeah.
You get it early. Everyone wants to get something early.
Exactly.
And maybe some exclusive stuff.
Yeah. We got more in the waiting.
That's right.
And we also we want to talk with you. We want to have a conversation with you, get to know you guys. And on Instagram we'll be posting questions or providing a space to ask questions, as well as just messaging any questions you have to our social medias.
That's right.
But yeah, we want to hear from you.
Cool. Yeah, thanks so much, everybody. This has been Shoot Dang.
Yeah.
I'm Quinn.
And I'm Chad.
Thanks so much. Bye.
Bye.